the weather when I left the house. It was me with wind chill. It was like 20. It felt like 28. It's a little chilly today. But anyway, so we're headed up to the Blue Wall Preserve to do the Blue Wall section of the Palmetto Trail. Hadn't been there before, so excited to see something new and just enjoy the blue sky. We'll show you all the way. Several people here. Welcome to the Blue Wall Preserve, Palmetto Trail. Head a quarter mile up, but you just got a road walk. Alright, as far as I know, we go. Oh, I'm sorry. January 14th. I was in the wrong month. Jeez. Anyway, so yeah, January 14th. Second hike of the year, Blue Wall Preserve. And we are going to continue to Vaughns Gap. See a blue wall oak on the reverse. And so we are currently parked here, I believe. Yeah. And we're gonna walk this blue trail up to Vaughns Gap and then come back down and maybe do that Waterfall loop trail, this little like checkered one, and then back to the car. So anyway, so we'll get going. So 1,500 foot elevation within 3 miles. That's not bad. We've done worse. So we'll show you all the way. Obviously the bridge needs a little work. Holy cow. Whoa. That's a pretty deep little stream right there. So even the rebar's exposed here too. So this is at 0.26. Yeah. So at this split, you stay to the right to stay on the Palmetto. And this is at 0.3. Cooperative Effort and Preservation Partnership. Alright. So here's more just, showing the Palmetto Trail sections. So obviously we're up here. Anyway, so I say we're going to walk. So yeah, we'll park there. And so I think now we're here at this little 11, the information board. So we're just going to walk up to Vaughns Gap. There's the elevation profile. No bikes, no horses. Okay, so I guess this is more just about Blue Wall Preserve. And that is something I'll note is, you know, I was looking at doing the other passages, and some of them are kind of long, like Joe Cassie and stuff, and it doesn't look like all passages, you know, allow backcountry camping and stuff. So it's going to take a little more planning and stuff to do the passages, especially once we get, you know, south of Columbia and stuff, obviously. But I mean, you know, like I say, I really enjoyed East of Toe last week, and looking forward to today and the Blue Wall. What are you doing? What you doing? One of these posts on both sides of the road. This is at 0.43. This is at 0.54. So this split is at 0.65. Stay straight. Yeah, so Vaughns Gap, that's where we're headed, is right there. Nice. See, almost 1,400 foot rise and over just 2 miles. Come out with an average rainfall of 80 to 90 inches. Set station with the most diverse rare plant and animal life. Huh. I wonder what kind of plants they've got. It don't show on the map that there's a trail here. 0.77. Yeah, but don't say that it goes to anything. So we'll keep straight. Head to Vaughns Gap. So this was at 0.77. I'm guessing this is what feeds the lake. Little over 1 mile, 1.01. Nice muddy mess. It's at 1.05. Alright, so this is where we'll take the left to go to Vaughns Gap. This is at 1.13. So my plan is to come, when I come back down from Vaughns Gap, is we'll do the Waterfall loop to reconnect up to the trail. But going up, I just want to go up the Palmetto. Just to be more accurate for you guys, so that way if you're planning on doing, you know, this in sections, or you're through hiking the Palmetto, just trying to be as helpful as I can with the Palmetto, because I really couldn't find a lot of information or videos about it. So hopefully these videos help you guys. I gotta come back here in the spring and see what kind of birds and stuff are here. This seems like it would be a good birding place. Of course, I may not be good at it because I'm just never good at spotting birds, but I do love some good wildflowers. So if anybody watches this video and is hiked up here in the spring to see wildflowers, let me know if it's a good place or not. Down here. So this is at 1.25. I don't think I'll walk all the way down, but oh, maybe it just shortcuts the trail or something. This looks, yeah, that's what it is, because I think the trail's right there. This would be a cool campsite if they allowed camping. So this spot was 1.27, so we'll backtrack. Back on the main trail, 1.28. Yeah, so here's the actual main way to get where we were just at off the trail. It's at 1.3. Alright, so here's the split. Let me take a left to go to Vaughn's. This is at 1.33. Come on, Sam. So this little cascade's at 1.44. Ready to keep going? So there was an actual little side path. Like I went through the trees right there But there was like a little path just a little ways on up. 1.45. We're back on the main trail. There's another little side path, 1.56. Alright, back on the main trail at 1.57. So at the top of this little climb, 1.62, there's another one of these MV markers. And this looks like maybe an old road or something. Anyway, I'm back on the main trail, 1.63. And that's something I've noticed since I've started climbing. I've actually had a little bit of Verizon LTE, you know, enough to send a message, just slowly but surely, or at least steadily. To be honest, I'm not even too sure about the surely part, because I'm just not feeling it today. I mean, it feels great outside. I'm happy to be hiking, but I feel like I'm struggling a lot today, and I'm just, I don't know, just not as in it as I usually am, I guess. You guys get like that? Y'all just get on a trail and you're just not feeling it. Anyway, I'm just moving at an even more slower pace than my normal. Just working things out. But just enjoying the beautiful day. This is the rockiest that the trail has been so far. Another MV marker. This is like an old gate post. Huh. Anyway, this little gate's at 1.73. Another one of those MV markers. Maybe this gate replaced the old one down there. This is at 1.78. There's another one of those markers. So that little stream is at 1.84. And we'll go left at this little split, and one at 1.84. These trees are across the trail at 1.88. have a breakfast. Sally is going to have this Country Archer beef stick. And I'm going to try out this Good Word peanut butter protein cookie. It's supposed to be, yeah, no gluten, grains, dairy. I thought that was cute. No way, Jose. Anyway, I'm going to try this. Hopefully it's good. I don't know. Anyway, we'll just sit here by the trail. Just enjoy the sun. So Sally destroyed her beef jerky stick. And I'm making my way through this cookie. And it's actually really good. It's got a good, like, chewy texture. It's kind of moist, so it's not, like, super dry. It don't taste weird. Had a nice little snack break. I really enjoyed that cookie. It was actually really good. I don't know if it's as good as the superfoods cookie that I normally bring, because that banana bread flavor of that one is really good. But anyway, we'll just keep going up the trail. So our break, we'll take our break around the 2.04 mile mark. And I think we got roughly 2.5 miles more all the way to Vaughns Gap. So we get to have wet feet today. And here I was worried that we wouldn't have wet feet. That's moving pretty fast. But I don't trust myself to balance on that. I'll end up hurting in the water, so. Looks like people are going up there. That might be better, because that's a pretty good step up there. So this is at 2.13. Get in, I don't care. I'm going to go up, because it looks like people are going up this way. And crossing kind of at the top of that little cascade. Oh, that's gonna be cold. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I just kind of stepped off that big rock and jumped. I don't know. I think coming back down, I'll just cross like right in there, maybe. We'll see. This trail is definitely way rockier than the East Totoy Passage. That's a big tree. Alright, so I climbed over it right there. It wasn't too bad. So this looks like maybe it's some sort of little water crossing source at 2.54. Similar stream. This is at 2.71. Cool view down the valley. 2.73. So here's some sort of remnants of something. This is at 2.73. This is cool. That's pretty cool. On Gaia, it calls it ruins of a portable sawmill. One-man trimmer. The Gordon Hollow Blast Grate Company. Greenville, Michigan. Huh. How funny is that? Came from Greenville, Michigan. Let's see. So this is at 2.78. Alright, now we got a bunch of stairs at 2.79. Similar stream crossing, 2.92. Like I said, 2.93 was that north stream. So this big rock's at 3.03. Another stream crossing. This is at 3.09. Alright, we're getting close to the gap. It's right there. We just got a series of switchbacks and uphill, and we'll be there. The switchbacks are going to start. So the switchbacks start about 3.14. Man, it's a pretty view. So in the bend of the last switchback, the trail keeps going that way, and just keeps going all the way to the gap. But right in this bend, there's a little side thing with a big rock. I'm gonna sit here and take a little break. 3.28. Nice view here. It's a cool place just to sit, especially now with winter and it just being, you actually have views. But we checked the map. We got like a 1/4 mile to Vaughns Gap, and then we'll just backtrack. I thought about going all the way up to connect up to the other passage and then backtrack, but that's another like 1.5 miles, 2 miles. It's 2 miles from this point to there, so that would add like a little under 4 miles round trip, and I don't feel like doing that today. So I really wanted to get back down to the lake and take the other, like the Waterfall trail, and maybe fly the drone if the winds aren't too bad. So that's a cool spot at 3.31. It's a 1/4 mile to the gap. I will say, I don't think I would want to do this late spring or summer, because I feel like this would get overgrown, because there's been places where you can tell they've trimmed it back, but I don't know. I just think it would be harder. Plus, too, you'd be in a green tunnel, so you wouldn't get these great views of the trees. This is a big old tree just across the trail at 3.4. Not looking too bad. Hey, come here. It's all around the 3.4 mile mark. Alright, let's find our way through this mess. think I'm gonna go under. Another thing I'll note is I've not seen a lot of like fungus and stuff for as many water sources and stuff. Like, I'm not seeing hardly any like fungus or fungi. So, and they talked a lot about on their sign about having a lot of biodiversity and stuff, but I really hadn't seen that much. So maybe it's all a springtime bloom. I don't know. We're almost to the gap. Alright, so we are here at Vaughns Gap. So this is the part I was going to do down to here. But like I say, that's like, I think another 1.5 miles one way. And it's already 2 o'clock. So anyway, okay, so now it's going into the Poinsett Reservoir Passage. Oh, and I'll say to this point for the blue wall, it's 3.46 miles, 1,814 feet. It's taken us 3 hours 42 minutes to do it, but like I said, I've been going really slow because I just really hadn't felt good today. So and that's why I'm concerned about trying to push to do this like 1.5 miles or 1.75 miles, because it's this like uphill. That's what we'd be doing. But if it's a road, I feel really stupid for even considering doing this. But like, so that's a 6.6. So we could do that as a day hike theoretically, as an out and back. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So anyway, this is Vaughns Gap, and I do believe it is open sometimes, but I don't know like when it's open or anything like that. It's pretty cool. Fenced, so I'm assuming maybe some of this is private property. But anyway, we'll start heading down here in a few minutes after we rest up a little bit and just enjoy being in the gap. But then we'll just head back down, and then I say we'll take that Waterfall trail deviation going back to the car. But yeah. Huh. Now this sign here says that straight that way looks like they say it's closed to hiking. What does this say? Oh, okay, so going that way it's open to hikers but not bikers, four-wheelers, or horseback riders. Okay, well that's good to know. Anyway, we'll rest up here and we'll head back down. So one day we'll be back down here when we do the Poinsett Reservoir Passage. That'd be about a 13-mile day hike, 13.2, because I start there and walk up and then back. So we'll see how that goes. Don't look too bad. To this point, 3.49, 1,824 elevation. And for the most part, I think the way back down is downhill, so not too many ups, I don't think. Just got those stream crossings and these trees that's down right here. Gorgeous January day. can't get my foot. Okay. Tight fit. Okay. Whew. I just couldn't get my leg over that branch because I was just going to keep going under, but coming back, this is at 3.55. And one thing I will note is this view is looking east toward Landrum. And I think too, this trail would be hard to do in the fall once all of the leaves fell. I feel like the leaf, I mean, even now the leaf is pretty thick, so I can't imagine what it's like when, you know, back in the fall before anybody walks on it, how heavy the leaf cover would be. So there's something else to consider. So that's that little viewpoint I was sitting on earlier. It's at 3.64 on down. You got your stick? Don't whack me with it. Sally, you're jabbing me with your stick. Now, maybe I won't be getting jabbed. I think Sally is having anger management problems. Are you feeling angry, Sally? Does anybody else's dog do that? It's like she has to destroy it. Come on. Get a little chilly. Now that the sun's behind that ridge, it's just a little chilly in the shade. So here's one of the swing crossings, 3.97. Clouds are starting to build up. This is at 4.09. It's a good little drop right there. So here's the stairs, 4.11. So right at the bottom of those stairs is this stream crossing. It's 4.13. Not bad, not bad. There's that old sawmill remnants. 4.17. So here's another of the stream crossings. 4.2. Sally apparently thinks it's nap time. We gotta go. This is at 4.5. So it looks like a lot of people are going under, but I went over coming up, so maybe I can. There we go. I may not be flying my drone. The wind seems like it's picked up. I mean, it's stayed breezy like all day, but I was hoping it would die down, but maybe not. Okay, here's that one made pretty. This is probably the biggest water crossing. This is 4.8 because it's moving way faster. It's a little bit deeper as well, but I think I'm gonna try to cross right there. Good girl, come. So it wasn't too bad. I mean, my feet did get wet, but yeah, it was pretty good. Nice little cascade, 4.93. So we're back at this kind of junction, 5.09. Hang a right. Maybe this is the preserve boundary. Somebody knows. And I will say, once you cross that last little stream, going back the other way, like we're coming this way, you get into easier terrain. Going toward the gap, it gets harder. Just it's narrower, it's rockier, rootier, steeper. But this bottom portion is really nice. I mean, the whole trail has been nice, but not as nice as that East Etoe passage. As far as like the trail, you know, because like I felt like the switchbacks and stuff were a lot more moderate. Like there was more of them to help kind of give you a easier uphill, whereas this, it was more like steeper. It still wasn't bad though. Here's that little cascade. It's worth going down to see. 5.36. Yeah, oh yeah, right there's the path to it. 5.46. Okay. Caution, right of way, main line. Huh. I guess that's what this thing is. A water line. So this is at 5.56. So we're going to take the Waterfall Trail, but this is at 5.58. But I'm going to walk down to that little lake view we were at earlier today, just to see the lake again. But I don't know if we'll see it again. I'm assuming so, because I think we have to walk back by it, but we'll see it from the other side. I mean, it's just right down from the intersection with the Waterfall Trail, so it ain't a big deal. So I will say that sign being there can be confusing, because I wonder how many people don't miss it and don't go that way. They end up going down this way. But the trail does stay to the right here. So this is at 5.61. So now we're heading back up to the Waterfall Trail and take a right. So we're back on the main trail at 5.63. Alright, so we'll take the right onto the Waterfall Loop. 5.66. Interesting, I got Palmetto signs on this loop, because I'm pretty sure when we started this morning and we did that split at the lake, that it said the Palmetto Trail went left. I'll have to double check that. It's like, why would you have Palmetto things over here? It's nice that at this, well, at least this water crossing, there's like a little boardwalk bridge. because I was kind of worried about if it's going to have wet feet again. So this is at 5.89. So you can see it shows that it being a crossing here. There's another one just right on the up, so I wonder if they've done a boardwalk across all of it. See, this is the other little stream crossing, I guess. So it's very nice to have dry feet. This is a really nice trail. It still is rooty and stuff like that. But I feel like most people could probably do it. But I think most people that come up here, they walk like this loop with this trail, and then loop, turn left on Palmetto to go back to the car. I guess what a lot of people were doing today. At least it seemed like it, because we only saw those couple or three people that were going the way we did. But anyway, I like it. I like that they've got boardwalks and stuff to, you know, that way you don't having to try to go through that thick mud and stuff like that. So here's a tree that's down 5.96. Well, somebody's brought a saw up here and at least kind of cut through some of it. I think it's too windy to fly the drone, unfortunately. Like, it dies down for a second and then it just comes right back. So oh, that little viewpoint was probably a 6.13. This is Blue Wall Falls. Laney's Cascade. Pretty cool little waterfall. So you see it's like right off the trail. But according to this, it's Lanning's Cascade, but on You know, Gaia shows blue wall cascades. So maybe they renamed it as a memorial. I really don't know, or if it goes by both. But pretty cool. So we're back on the main trail, 6.27. Alright. Nice little bridge here. You can definitely tell this side of the trail is well used. But I mean, even the other side coming in from Palmetto, I mean, it's pretty well worn. Like, you know, it's not overgrown or anything. It's a wide path. It's just more rooty and stuff. But this side's nice and graveled. A lot less tripping hazards. Here's the junction with the Palmetto Trail. But like I say, I mean, it's kind of confusing because they've got the Palmetto signs on both ends, even though they point it this way. But then you get in and it continues pointing left, so I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, we're at this junction, 6.39. But I will say, according to the official Palmetto map that's on Avenza, Palmetto Trail stays to the left and does not overlap with the Waterfall loop. So, maybe it's more of just a directional sign, just saying, hey, the Palmetto Trail is that way. Not saying that that Waterfall Trail is the Palmetto Trail. Sally about had her a squirrel. That is. I've seen these all along this road, so I don't know what it is, but it's on this side. Oh. No. So this apparently goes a quarter mile out that way. This is at 6.77. You're ridiculous. So anyway, so we'll walk out this way just to see what's out here. Oh, this is cute. Oh, that was at 6.86. So this waterfall isn't named, and it's off of this, whatever this trail or road is. Looks like people are going down that way, maybe. So that was at 6.87, and then I started backtracking and I saw this path, and it looks a little more moderate, so I'm gonna try it. You can tell a lot of people come down here. So pretty. Alright, so that's at 6.92, and according to Gaia, there should have been a trail coming in somewhere down here. So I think we're just going to keep following, because I'm thinking that's why there's a trail here, is people's connecting it. So we'll see. Oh. It looks like people are going this way. So it's across. It's across that. I'm not going across that because that looks muddy. So we're going to go back up. This is at 6.93. Let's see. Oh, that was that steeper way. Back on the main trail, and according to Gaia, this keeps going, but I don't think I'm going to cross that. So we'll turn around here. This is at 6.98. This is really cool. Alright, make our way back to the main trail and back to the car. I think we got like a little over a mile or so, I think, total to the car. That waterfall was unexpected though. I wasn't expecting that to be so pretty. And I say it wasn't labeled or named, so yeah, that kind of lowers your expectations a bit. Alright, so we made it back to the junction, and we're on this trail now at 7.07. And I'm trying to decide if I want to do that little side trail there, the dashed line, because I'm thinking that may go all the way to the base. But we'll just see, because I really don't want to be dark getting out of here. And I know most of this road walk I think was uphill going, it'll be uphill going back. So I'm not sure how I missed this, but I didn't see a trail anywhere. I mean, there's one right there, but it showed that as being before that. So maybe they rerouted it, but I think I'm just going to skip it because I'm just kind of tired and kind of worried about getting too dark. So I kind of would like to be able to see at least back to the main road, because I will say, like, once you get down here, like, you don't have any cell phone signal or anything, so you can't route yourself out. So I want to make sure I got at least a little bit of daylight just to see at least back to where I can, you know, get Google Maps back. So this little trail split is at 7.17. See, there's Those MV markers are just everywhere up here. But overall, I really did enjoy today in this section of the passage of the Palmetto Trail. It's really nice. I mean, I think I would rate it as moderate just based on the length if you do the whole, like, out and back to Vaughns Gap. The Waterfall loop, I'd probably rate it as easy to moderate just because there are roots and stuff like that you kind of got to watch your step. But, you know, I think probably most any able-bodied person that's walked this far can probably do that loop with no problems. Dogs included, you know. I mean, it's just a really easy trail. But yeah, I just really enjoyed it. Like I say, it's harder, I think, than the East the Toe passage, just because the climbs are a little bit steeper. But overall, not too bad. And it's close. It's close to like Greer and stuff. It's only like a 30-minute drive for me to get here. So just really enjoyed. Here lately, I've been enjoying just, you know, trails I can get to within like an hour and a half. But yeah, we'll keep showing you all the way out. You know, we're just on this road walk the rest of the way to the car. And I think at some point it transitions to pavement, but not too bad. Like I say, you know, like, it really surprised me at how pretty the waterfalls were. I wasn't expecting that. And the lakes were really pretty. I really wish I could have flew my drone. But the winds, I just don't feel comfortable flying it in high winds because I about lost it once on a windy day, so I don't dare repeat that. Sure enough, I'll lose it. But maybe next time. But in the meantime, we'll just keep showing you all the way. Oh, and another thing I'll note about the waterfalls, at least, is we have had pretty substantial rain a couple times this week. So probably if you want to see them really pretty, wait until it's rained. As I'd say, probably when it's been dry, like last year in the drought and stuff, it was probably nothing more than a trickle. So anyway, that's just something to consider if you just come up here just to see the waterfalls. So this is the signboard you pass as you're going in, 7.48. So yeah, I don't show the waterfall that's there. It doesn't show any kind of trail. Doesn't show a trail that, you know, so like, of course I know this is for Palmetto Passage, but if this is the only signboard for Blue Wall, then they need to have their own map or something that shows better, like the trails. But so I guess I'm assuming this is the border for Blue Wall. Going now, we're passing through, so this is at 7.52. So this is the broken bridge. Yeah, just be careful getting too close to the edge because you got exposed rebar and stuff. And obviously, got big exposed rebar right here. Oh, and this pavement started at probably 7.57. And hits this out all the way to the car. parked here off of Doug Hill Road, which is right over there. Walked the Blue Trail, stayed on the Blue Trail all the way up to Vaughns Gap. Then we backtracked all the way back down, took the Waterfall trail down, and then we walked a little short path by Twin Ponds down to the little waterfall there, and then back to the car. So 7.76 in total, probably 7.8 or so by the time we get to the actual car, because I'm on the end of the parking lot. And I'm not the last car. That's rare. But yeah, I mean, now you can kind of see, you know, the parking and stuff. It's a pretty small parking area. Apparently they have video surveillance and all that. And that's it, guys. We'll see you on the next one.